A graduate of St. Michael's School, Mark Billingsley came to CBHS in 1981. He was active in Go Brothers, bowling, intramurals, and the Spanish Club. And he put an equal amount of time with his friend Tom Hauermeyer and others in forming the first clown ministry for the Diocese of Memphis with Father John Atkinson. I guess you can't go around as clowns today. The yearbook of his senior year notes that Mark was choosing social worker for his ambition. He got his BA in liberal arts from the University of Memphis and applied his goals of social work with United Cerebral Palsy from 1995 to 2000. He's worked with Methodist Healthcare Foundation and helped secure one of the largest outright gifts for the Methodist in its 100-year history, a gift that funded the transplant department at Methodist. And from 2001 to 2007, he was executive director of Memphis Area Home Builders Association in Cordova. He's been a board member of Shelby Farms Park Conservancy, Memphis Shelby Crime Commission, and himself is a reserve police officer for Germantown. Hope you've not given anybody tickets in this room. He has been a vice mayor and alderman of the city of Germantown. He's been elected to our Shelby County Commissioner from 2012 to the present. He's been a scoutmaster for Scouts with Disabilities. President Bush recognized Mark in his 1,000 Points of Light Award. He's been a Hometown Hero Award by the city of Germantown. And he's a hero for Diana, and his son is heading to CBHS very soon. His father-in-law, Bob Walker, and his brothers-in-law, Stephen and Brian Walker, are brothers' boys, and they look forward to their grandson and nephew joining their ranks very soon. And a man like Mark, who has served so capably the handicapped, the underprivileged, and our Shelby County in numberless ways, you are a light to all of our students to follow, just as Brother Chris said earlier. Now follow us now, Mark, into the Hall of Fame.
Well, good afternoon. To Brother Ignatius, you were my principal. Good to see you. To Brother Chris, Brother Joel, to all the Christian brothers and our priests here today, to all my fellow Hall of Fame members, and to my friend Steve Fracchia, who nominated me for this award, and to some of my fellow classmates from 85, I see you in the audience, and to some of my colleagues from work, Mitch Graves and others. Thank you for being here. To my family, my wife Diana, 15 years, and to Connor and Hannah, my in-laws and my brothers-in-laws and sisters-in-laws, thank you for being here. I'll be brief. Christian Brothers has been with me through good times and bad. I had the great blessing 15 years ago to have Brother Joel play the piano and my organ. And ever since, I've been blessed with a very fruitful and loving marriage. The brothers were also there for me when I lost my grandfather. He was very dear to me and was having a difficult day that day at the church. And I looked back, and the Christian brothers were on the front row of church mourning with me the passing of my grandfather. So the brothers have been with me in the past. They've been with me in the present. And I pray that they'll be with us in the future. As Brother Joel noted, my son Connor hopefully will be entering as a freshman next year. Connor, will you stand up for a second? He's the most bashful guy in town, but will you stand up for a second? That's my son Connor. He's a beast on the wrestling mat, but he is a gentle giant and very humble. But what I'm proud about Connor is he'll be in the 150th graduating class of Christian Brothers. And what I say to Connor today is, Connor, I really, really pray that you will learn from these Christian brothers and from the principal and from the teachers what I learned, and that is a life of faith, a life of service, and a life of love. Thank you.